right, let me adjust this here super fast. All right, Chelsea Sear here. I'm looking a little cray-cray. That's okay. My day has been hectic. It has been wild. And I have so many people I'm training right now. So I felt the need that I needed to go on here while Matt was next door with Bailey. He just brought her to my in-laws. So I wanted to hop on here and kind of tell you guys a little bit about what I do every single day. I know a lot of you are eager to learn, and it is so exciting to see this happen because there's been so many people in this industry who, you know, kind of hop in and don't get immediate results and just shut down and quit. And let me tell you, like when I first started, if I would have just shut down and quit, I would not be home with Bailey every single day. Most of you guys have watched my journey or your upline's journey for a while, making money from their phone. So this is the real deal. It's the real deal. It is work. So if you thought that you were going to hop in and you were not going to do anything and make thousands of dollars within a week by doing nothing, you're wrong. This probably isn't for you unless you pick up the pace and let's go. But we're super excited to have you, and I wanted to kind of hop on here and talk about what exactly I do. If you have not kind of learned everything from your leader yet, make sure you follow up with them. Find out exactly what I'm talking about, and then ask them to teach you, because honestly, how are you supposed to know anything if you don't ask? And if you're like, oh, you know, I've heard a lot of people say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to bug you or anything. That's what your leader is for. That's what our job is to help you grow as a person and to help you grow your business even bigger. So keep that in mind, that you're not bothering anybody when you ask a question. Just make sure that whenever someone tells you a question, you write it down. Stay resourceful. So if someone tells you, you know, go check out myitworksproductcoach.com, remember that for the next time. Write it down. Get yourself a notebook and hold yourself accountable for everything, because this is a job that you're literally going to be your own boss. No one's going to be there to tell you what you need to be doing every single day. You know what you're supposed to be doing if you were trained, which every single one of you, if you're watching this, has been trained. And if you believe that you have not, maybe link up with your leader again and say, listen, I feel like I haven't really been told what to do. What do I do? They might send you some training videos. They might do some one-on-one with you. It all depends on really your training style, their training style, or your learning style, their training style, stuff like that, okay? And if you need extra help, always ask for extra help. Nobody in this business is going to tell you no. Nobody in this business, at least on my team, is going to tell you that they are not going to help you, that they're not going to teach you anything. And if, say for instance, you've reached out several times and they tell you, you know, oh, here's a training video, watch it, take notes, learn from it, grow from it. Because ultimately you are your own boss. I trained myself through YouTube videos. I'm not gonna lie. And that's why I've been so successful, because I became, instead of saying, okay, I give up because my trainer quit out on me the first like month, I decided to become resourceful, and I decided that I was all done making up excuses. So as long as you do that too, you're in the right direction. You're going in the right direction, okay? So I want to talk about things that I do every single day. If you have not been trained yet at all, shut this video off right now because you need to know the basics first, okay? But I'm going to tell you what I do on a daily basis, and if you have learned what host to post is, you're going to know what I'm talking about when I talk about the things that I do every day, okay? If you have learned where to find posts and stuff like that, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So what I do every single day, this is my schedule. You feel free to make your own schedule. Feel free to do what you gotta do to make up your own schedule that fits you and your family. It is okay if you cannot work bright and early in the morning like I do. Like I work super early. I work at like 6:30 in the morning. I wake up before Bailey's up because I want to get things done, because I make things happen. I'm a no excuses kind of gal. So I don't like to sit there and say, oh, well, when I wake up, Bailey wakes up, so I can't really work, okay? No, I get up early to make sure that I make things happen, okay? And I do these things called power hours. So I do about average of 4 a day. Now, when I first started and I was going Ruby, I think about, where I was when I was going Ruby, and I was doing about 3 power hours a day, and I was kind of working on and off throughout the day. So like I would work 2 to 3 consistent hours. Like I would sit down and I would work bright and early in the morning when she got up, before she got up, and then late at night when she went to bed. And I would do a full hour and a full hour. And then when I started promoting like past Ruby, that's when I added another hour, or another couple hours in. And I started just working throughout the day. Like I work throughout the day. So like if I am doing dishes, in between my dishes, I am, wiping my hands super quick, answering a quick text message, or, if I wait till my phone dings like 5 to 10 times, and then I go on and I message those people back, and then I'll get right back to my dishes. Same with laundry, okay? Laundry is like never ending. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you know exactly, even if you're just a mom in general, okay? You have a house full, you got a shit ton of laundry going. So that's my life, and I feel you. I know there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done during the day. When I first started this business, I was working 2 jobs, over 100 hours a week. It was insane. I've never felt like I was in high gear as much as I had when I first started this business. But you know what? Working this business, working 2 jobs is the best decision I ever made in my entire life, because I'm a stay-at-home mom now. My life has completely changed around just because I made the decision to cut the shit with my excuses and start getting to work and learning how I could become resourceful, learning how I could do time management, because everybody has the option to manage their time. You can fit 5 minutes in here and 5 minutes in there. Like, I don't even care if you're sitting on the toilet and you're working. I've done it several times. Hey, we've all done it. So it happens. You gotta find what works for you when you can work the most. If you know that your kid is gonna be, taking a 20-minute nap in the afternoon, you better be working that afternoon, not taking a nap yourself, because if you want to go up, you got to do what you got to do. You got to make it happen. And I know it's easier said than done, but that's where self-development comes in, okay? So when I first wake up in the morning, this is my personal schedule. Like I said, you can change it to fit you, and you're going to want to change it to fit you. Figure out what times during the day work best for you to fit a quick, 10 minutes to an hour in every single day. And find out how many you can do a day. When you can physically look at your phone every single day, okay? Not when you want to, because let's be honest, not all of us want to work 24/7. And I know I can look at my phone 24/7. If you let me, and I had no kid, and I had no, duties to do at home or anything like that, or I had no responsibilities, I would work my business 24/7. That's the red in me, I know, but and not everybody's going to be like that, but that's something that you have to manage, okay? You have to balance your home life and your business. And how you find out how to do that is becoming resourceful. Look it up on YouTube. Look up time management skills on Google. Find out how you can manage your time. Get yourself a calendar. It Works calendars just came out. I just ordered mine. And I think like 7 girls on my team just ordered theirs too. Okay? So get resourceful and get yourself organized, okay? When you're out and about, if you cannot get to your notebooks right off the bat, screenshot your potentials, and when you get home, write them down. If you are out and about, use your phone's notes to write things down that you need to remember, okay? But for me, like, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I can literally work this business from home, and I can go out and about and probably answer like 2 people while I'm out and about, and it's no big deal. So become resourceful. Sorry, I have a hair in my mouth. I don't know why. Probably the dogs or something. Anyways, so become resourceful. So this is my schedule. I tend to ramble. You guys know it. When I'm training, I go on these rampages and I get off topic. That's what happens, okay? But that kind of fits with what I'm about to say, okay? Because I had to train myself to do this. I had to train my mind and my mindset to be that person to get on it and stop wasting my time Facebook scrolling. And I still have to tell myself that every single day. I was just talking to one of the girls on my team the other day about how, you know, it's so hard not to Facebook scroll. It is so hard, but you got to train your mind to do that. How are you going to do that? Self-development. Telling yourself that you can't. I don't give a crap if you have to put signs all over your house, or maybe you sit in front of the TV at night and normally you would Facebook scroll, but now you got a business. You can work your business while you're watching a movie. We're about to watch a movie tonight, and I'm about to work through my entire movie. So maybe you have to put a sign on your TV saying stop Facebook scrolling. Put it all over the house. Put it all over the house that you can do this. You do have time. Keep telling yourself that you can do things, okay? So anyways, enough of that. Enough of that. So what I do every single morning when I first get up is I do my self-development. That's number one, okay? Self-development is key. I do it every single morning. If you guys notice, I drop it in the group chats all the time. I sometimes drop it into Dark Horse Rise Up too, okay? The second thing that I do when I first wake up is I say happy birthday to all my people on my Facebook. I prefer to send personal messages because just sending that one personal message can make someone's day. It could literally make someone turn from thinking that you are just this robot that is just messaging and messaging and messaging random people to being like, okay, maybe this Chelsea chick is a real person and she really does care about people, okay? So doing that, I say happy birthday. I don't care if it's only like one person. You got to say happy birthday. Eventually it'll be like 17 people every single day. All right? So the third thing that I do is I grow my network. So I go on an adding spree and I add anywhere from 200 to 400 people depending on what your goal is, okay? My goal is to keep growing my paycheck. I already make a full-time income from home, but I want to grow that even bigger. And not even just growing any bigger. I want my girls on my team to grow theirs even bigger. Like I want to see everybody, even if they're not on my charts, I want them to grow their paycheck as big as they possibly can and benefit from it as much as they can, okay? So when it comes to adding people, I'm growing my network as big as I can get it. Like it's 5,000. I max out all the time at 5,000. You want to get as much as you can, okay? So I add about 200 to 400 people every single morning. And that's consistent. It takes 2 seconds to go and add people. If you don't know how to add people, go watch the adding video that I'm going to post probably tomorrow, or I've already posted a couple of them by now. So go watch an adding video, okay, and how to add people. If you don't know, still after that, go ask your leader, okay? So adding people, that's the third thing. The fourth thing that I do is I post on Facebook. I put a post up on Facebook every single morning. Usually is an inspirational post. It is something that gets the ball rolling. Maybe it talks sense into people in the morning. Maybe it makes people feel good. Maybe it talks about what we're doing today. I don't know. It could say literally anything. But posting is pretty much saying, okay, I'm open for business. Doesn't matter whether it's about the business or whether it's about becoming a loyal customer or trying the products. It does not matter what it is. Get a post up on Facebook saying literally anything, like anything about being happy, excited for the day. Maybe you feel blessed that day. Maybe you feel excited. Maybe you know, your cat was eating popcorn off the floor. Maybe you have a shit ton of chores to do today and you want to talk about it, or post a funny meme about it, okay? You want to post on Facebook, okay? That's your good morning, guys. Good morning, my business is open. So posting. So that's what, the fourth thing? So the fourth thing is posting. And I do that bright and early in the morning. Then the fifth thing that I do in the morning is I will go on a messaging spree. Usually it's for my host to post. I will send out as many messages as I can for a host to post. I've already messaged everybody in my inbox, or everybody on my friends list, which is like 5,000 friends. Almost everybody. I can't say everybody because I've added new people. But I've already messaged almost everybody on my Facebook, so I can send mass messages. However, new people who maybe haven't talked to everybody on their Facebook, you're going to want to make sure you pay attention to the Facebook blocks. Facebook blocks on your messenger, you can literally send 20 of the same exact message and then send 20 of the same message but worded just a little bit differently, and that's how you're going to be able to send message upon message upon message upon message. Okay, I am averaging in the morning anywhere from sending 100 to like 200 to 300 messages in the morning. Now when you're first starting out, you're not expected to be able to do that super fast. My suggestion, get yourself on text replacement. If you don't know what text replacement is, go ask your leader. Go check out the videos for text replacement on YouTube. Your leader might send you a video on text replacement and how to do it. Yes, Android has it. Yes, iPhone has it. So anybody can get it. So get yourself on text replacement. It's going to allow you to send mass amounts of messages within like very short periods of time, okay? So I'm on text replacement. That's why I can send that many. Without text replacement, I could probably send half that every single day. So I send out mass messages. My morning messages are usually for host to post, and then I get on to sending messages for distributors, and I like to alternate them back and forth. So I do like 20 for distributors, 20 for loyal customers, and I'll do that over and over again. So you're going to want to set your goal for how many messages you want to send that day, and then break it up into your increments of when you want to work. Okay, so like say you're not like me, okay? Say you work 2 jobs like I used to work. This is what my days used to look like, okay? I worked 3rd shift, and then I worked a first a lot of the times, okay? So I would be getting out of my 3rd shift in the morning, and I'd be heading to my 1st shift, which was like an hour away. And before I left my job, my 3rd shift job, I would send like 20 messages in the parking lot. And then I would leave, I would get to my other job, and I would send another 5 to 10 messages when I got there. Then when I got on my 2nd job, my 1st shift job, we had breaks if you were a smoker. I was a smoker, so I was able to go on breaks, and I was able to send messages. I'm not a smoker now, by the way. But I was able to send messages. So I was sending messages like that, and I was doing my first post, and then I was going into work. I was working my whole shift, and then when I got out in the afternoon, I was sending like 20 messages before I actually left to go home. I would leave to go home, I would get home, I would stay up for about an hour, and then I would sleep for about 3 to 4 hours, and then I would get up, go to my 3rd shift again, and before I went to my 3rd shift, I was sending out probably like 20 messages, following up with everybody who was like responding in my inbox, and I was posting on Facebook, okay? So in the morning now, I just do my messaging, posting, my self-development, happy birthdays, and adding people. That's what I'm doing, okay? And then in the evenings now, all right, if you're brand new, you're not going to have anybody to follow up with yet. But if you are not brand new and you've been messaging people, you need to do some follow-ups. Follow-ups mean people who you have talked to who are a potential loyal customer, a potential distributor, or so on and so forth. Following up with them and saying, hey, I got 2 more spots for this, or hey, we've only got like 3 more positions left open. Do you want one or not? You know, something very, very simple like that can get the ball rolling for someone. If they say yes, okay, great. If they say no, okay, great. You're just going to follow up with them within the next like week or 2. And literally, like, it is a game of messaging and following up, messaging, following up. And it's just going to be consistently doing that. That's super simple, right? That's so simple that literally anybody could do it. And the only challenge in this business really is your mindset. So that's why I always say start your day out with self-development. It's going to change your life. And I know you're probably thinking I'm like freaking crazy right now, like Chelsea, what are you even talking about? Like, who cares about self-development? Like, I'm just this girl. I don't know what that even means, okay? You need to learn what it means, and you need to actually do it, because without self-development, you're literally saying, I don't give two shits about my business, and I'm not willing to do anything to make myself go up, okay? But when you're doing self-development, you're taking every single precaution to say, okay, I'm building a business. I am a business owner at this point. I am running for what I want and what I've always deserved, and I'm willing to do everything it takes to get me there, okay? So you have to have that mindset, and the only way to have that mindset is through self-development. So get yourself some self-development, all right? And then do those things every single day. It's literally just doing them consistently every single day. Sometimes you're going to get people throughout the day who are going to say no over and over and over again, and that is okay, because it doesn't mean no forever. It just means no, not right now. Think about every single person that is watching this video right now. How many times did your leader follow up with you before you actually joined? Some of you are saying, oh, the first time. Okay, you might have just been really wanting a way out at that point, which kudos to you for saying yes right from the start and taking chances. But other than that, most people, it's following up 3 to 10 times. So if you're, you're messaging people and you're saying, oh, nobody's saying yes, everybody's saying no. Why is everybody else getting loyal customers and I'm not? Why is everybody else getting distributors and I'm not? Do more of what you're doing. You have to do more of what you're doing. And you have to really take into consideration that the people that you're talking to right now on your Facebook are not going to sign up with you right now. They're going to take a minute. They're going to watch you for months, sometimes even years, okay? I have people who literally just signed on with me who have been watching me for an entire year. And they just now are watching me, and they're seeing that I'm actually still at home. Okay, I guess I'll sign up with her. So they're watching to see what you're doing. So be sure that you're remembering that when you're getting these no's. And when you're getting people saying, I'm not sure, or maybes, or saying yes, but then ignoring you, you're not the only person that's getting those responses. We all get them. I've gotten, I could say probably, I would say like 65,000 no's. Like, I've gotten so many no's throughout my business. And if you want to be where I am right now, or even beyond where I am, you got to be willing to do what I've done. And it's taking those no's and saying, okay, I've taken, 50 no's today. I'm going to go and get my first yes. All right, so you got to have that positive outlook on it, and I'm just so excited to work with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope I didn't ramble all that much, and if you have any questions, please drop them in the group chat. I'm more than happy to answer your questions if you have any, and I'm going to be making a lot more videos, so you'll see a lot more of things like this to get you the ball rolling and really show you guys how to do this business, and as well as like Zoom trainings and stuff like that, okay? So I hope you guys took something away from this, and I hope you have a great night.